Well, you just look at all that rock that they've had to dig out there. I've already talked to you about that. And talking about rock, I've been reading through Matthew's Gospel, and we are just about to start a mammoth study through Matthew's Gospel on our Sunday morning teaching slots, and other times too, no doubt. And I don't think we've ever done it. It is, of course, the longest Gospel. And in my reading this morning, I got to that point when Jesus and his disciples went to a place called Caesarea Philippi, which is outside of Jewish territory. It's one of the few occasions when we find Jesus outside of the bounds of Israel with his disciples, and he asked them perhaps the most fundamental question that any of us have to wrestle with, and that's, who is he? And he said, who do people say I am, firstly? Kind of wider question, which we're perhaps more comfortable with. Yeah, you're great, you're Jeremiah, you're Elijah, you're one of the prophets, those kind of things. And then it becomes much more personal. Jesus said to them, who do you say I am? Then Peter, in a moment of inspiration, says, you are the Christ, the Son of the living God. To which Jesus says, well, flesh and blood's not revealed that to you, Peter, son of Jonah, but my Father who is in heaven, and upon this rock I will build my church. He's not referring to Peter there, the person who, like every person, was fallible and flaky and unrock-like at times. No, he was referring to that confession, that hope, that trust in Jesus and his teaching. And I would just simply say to you this morning, folks, as I say to myself, in this age when there's so much uncertainty about, many of us will be very perturbed and distressed by what's happening in the country at the moment. It's very negative, isn't it? And really difficult. Around the world, in Ukraine and Russia and Israel, Gaza, other places too, how we need a firm place to stand. Think of the beautiful psalm that said, when it says that you've lifted me out of the miry clay and put my feet upon a rock and given me a firm place to stand. And that firm place to stand for us is Jesus himself, the person, and his teaching. Jesus said in that little parable, didn't he, that the wise man builds his house upon the rock, and that rock is the words that Jesus spoke and speaks to us. So I want to encourage you to feed on the word of Jesus to you today. Take comfort from him and trust in him, because he in himself, through his life, his death and his resurrection, is our hope and our firm place to stand. So I hope you're encouraged by those few thoughts. Please do read Matthew's Gospel. I'm going to show you a little bit of what's happening in the building. This is a very quick one today. You will see they've started to construct the new frontage, because that's going to be enlarged, because we've got to have a different arrangement for the steps. I'll show you this in a minute. Just a quick look around. You can see what's happening there, some new brickwork going up. You can see the steel works going up through the front there. It's all very exciting. We're going up through here. This will all be renewed, so it'll be new surfaces throughout here and a remodeled front here, so it'll be more accessible. Quickly go along here. I'm taking you in there when the guys are on their tea break, because I don't want to put them on camera, because it's probably not very fair for them as they're trying to busily get on with their job. So let me just go through here. We're in here now. Out of all the noise, you can see all of the materials being collected here. And we've got the new toilets being constructed in here. If I quickly take you in, you can see what's happening. The plumbing's going in, and there's a siren. They're finally coming to take me away. So lots happening here, you can see. Perhaps it all looks slightly bamboozling to you at the moment, but believe you me, it is coming together. You can't make a cake without breaking some eggs. There's still people working in here, so you have to forgive me the music in the background. That's all very loud, isn't it? I don't know if you can hear me. That great big opening there, lovely bit of steel work that we can see. You get a little view out the front, and you get an idea that all of this will be open, which is fantastic. Can you get a feel for how things are Right, I'll take you out of here now, away from the loud music. It's all happening. Right, here we are, back into here. Anyway, there you are. So that's a short vlog today. Just to say that this Sunday, we've got some baptisms in the 10:30 service, which is a very exciting thing. A couple of young people are getting baptised. So Charlotte's very encouraged and excited about that. Please do come along and support that wonderful time in the life of the church. And then the following week, we've got another one of our services down on the Monday playing fields throughout the summer. And please do come along to that. That's at 11 a.m. So it'll be a short service followed by a picnic together. So hopefully pray for the weather. If that's not your cup of tea, do go to the early service at 9 a.m. at the URC church at the moment and continue to pray for the church, for God's blessing upon us, and for a sense of encouragement to be around in people's hearts. But I hope that you're well and doing good. I'd love to hear from you. Take care. Bye for now.